Pour me a cup of that Joe. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. Let's start the show.
Do you guys notice that all the batteries died and all the clocks this past weekend, and we came in on Monday and the clocks were all wrong?
I did notice that. What was that?
All the batteries died. I didn't know that was it.
Yeah. A lot of people, that or an EMP, and I don't think anybody in the school has
Like
an
the
EMP.
Matrix.
Yeah, or like a
I've always said we
something.
could be in the Matrix. Isn't that interesting?
You have always
that
said
is
that.
interesting.
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
You said that a lot.
Because what's the difference? How
What?
do we know? We're in it. We could be a simulation.
What do you think is makes it most obvious that we are in a simulation?
My hair. Simply my hair. How great it looks all the time. How it's easy to
Listen,
style
guys,
well.
I think we as a foursome need to all come to the conclusion that our hair is not good. None of us have what anyone would
What?
describe as good hair.
Don't try to push this on me.
But it's just it's a truth.
Okay, I
guys.
got
either.
good dark hair, and it grows from the root to the tip.
It doesn't.
each part grows.
I think the first step in sort of solving your problems is recognizing you have a problem, and we're all having different issues with
You
it.
know,
What do you mean?
can solve a problem without us. If you have a problem with your own hair, you don't need us
I
to
don't.
join you.
I've accepted that my hair is pretty wispy.
Don't
listen,
force it on us.
I
I'm
use
not,
'Cause we're in
Pantene
denial.
Pro V.
We're living in hair denial till we die.
Yeah, I use Pantene Pro V, so I got volume.
Yeah, you do.
Voluminous.
I'll tell you this,
Oh,
volume.
I saw your audition for a Pantene Pro V
What'd you think?
commercial. I will say your hair doesn't go back. You know, like how when the women they spin
Yeah.
around, it kind of like falls and then comes back. Yours spins and sticks hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like watching someone chop into a tree.
Yes,
You know, it just
Yeah.
sticks when you hit
Yeah.
it.
it does.
I don't know, but it's volume.
Thought it was interesting how you sort of went with the herbal essences direction with your audition as
Oh,
well.
I had a full-on orgasm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were. They were like, we've heard of split ends, but we've never seen shit ends.
Uh-huh. And that's after the orgasm I did shit in.
Right.
Yeah. I wanted to give him options. Whenever
Right.
you're auditioning, the director always says, "Can you give me another option?" And I always say yes, baby.
Really? I never get that far.
You a lot of times give them other options with other products.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think is maybe.
Oh,
a bad
yeah. I did a
thing.
cigarette ad in there, too.
Other products, other actors, sometimes you'll go,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Michael Rappaport might be better for this.
Oh, yeah. I just want to be helpful.
You've actually given roles to Rappaport, though. You were
yeah.
going to be in that Netflix show,
I've given
Atypical.
Rappaport lots of ideas.
Yeah.
That whole Tribe Called Quest movie was my idea.
You're like, someone should make a documentary about Tribe.
Yeah.
And he said, I will.
Yeah, I pitched that at the commercial in the lobby. And he was there, too.
He was there for the same commercial as you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are going out for the same things all the time.
Yes.
What about 90s era loud racism? Was that your idea, or did Rappaport come across that
He was
himself?
actually trying to pitch me on that one, and I
yeah.
considered it, and I was like, I just don't think this is popular. I just don't think
Well,
this is
unfortunately,
popular.
it is popular, but with a very specific subset of people.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be there.
No.
Not for me.
Well, just guys, just consider looking yourself in the mirror and telling yourself the truth from now on.
Kick it!
No, okay, come on.
We got it.
All right, well,
Scoot your ass on
ladies
kick
and
it.
gentlemen,
Kick it, hair!
welcome to another episode of the Teacher's Lounge, the first, best, and only podcast pertaining to issues relevant to the Hamilton High School community. I, of course, am Howard. Sit down. Levis, your biology teacher, and some of y'all's best friend.
What do you mean by that?
The audience or us in the room?
Y'all and everybody, sort of broadly putting myself out there as available to be somebody's
Available
best friend.
for friendship.
Yeah, if anybody's looking for a friend, if you're
That's
considerably
good. A lot
down.
of people don't know. Like, it's hard to tell when somebody's single but with friends.
Uh-huh.
Like you kind of hear about it. Like, they broke up.
Yeah.
Or,
Right.
I'm available for best friendship.
I'm definitely looking
I'm on
for
the
something.
market.
I'm definitely looking for something. I'm emotionally available.
You're on
for
Tinder,
friendship.
but for friendship, right?
Yeah.
You're the
It's
second
Finder.
person on there for
Friender, it's called.
Friender.
Yeah, it's
Friender.
it's a new app. It's called Friender.
That's great, because a lot of time, when someone's in a relationship, you kind of check their Instagram every once in a while, and you see how long it's been since they posted something with their significant other. With friends, you never know.
No.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't
I-
go through an Instagram and figure it out.
Yeah.
I kept checking your Instagram and it'd be like another person's foot in the photo. I'd be like, that must be his friend. That must be his friend. I'm not gonna
No,
put
no, it's
myself
not.
out there. And be like,
Maybe I'll just say, whose foot, and just see what happens.
Yeah. I'll have the thought like, you know what? I should check in on Howard. You know, it's been a
Right.
while. I should check in on him. I'll go to his Instagram. I'll see someone else's fingernails. He's fine.
It's fine.
Somebody else's
Yeah.
fingernails. Yeah. Since things sort of fizzled out with the cool kids, it's been a rough couple of days, weeks. Honestly, it was pretty rough even when I was hanging out with the cool kids.
I know
Things
she had a
weren't
new
great.
nickname as well.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Sit down. Yeah. That came. I was at the DMV, and it was just taking forever. So
You
I
had a nickname catch on at the DMV?
Yeah. Because I just kept standing up, getting close to the window, hoping that my number would get called. Never happened, and
How many times did you get told to sit down?
at least 30. Wow. It was honest. I was there for 3.5 hours. You guys know.
And
the
you couldn't
DMV
follow
takes
the
a long time.
direction.
Well, I would do it, and then I'd sit there for a little bit, and I'd get antsy, so I'd stand up, and I'd sort of walk over, and I'd cross the little yellow line.
And would they say, like, sir, it's very obvious. The numbers we're calling, they count down. Here it is. Why do you keep coming up here?
Yeah, and I would say, well, I thought maybe if you had a few seconds between customers, you could just help me real quick. I just need to get my driver's license
that's
renewed,
the
and I need to
worst
change my
person
name.
in there.
What do you mean?
You're actually my favorite person at the DMV because everyone else in there is so angry. We need someone to kind of focus our anger at. And so it's
Right.
nice because after a while, you do something, and then I'll look at the 72-year-old woman to my left and be like,
You're
"Oh,"
pure.
and
Yes.
she'll kind of agree
Well,
with me.
I heard.
I did bring the whole DMV together.
Yeah,
kind
I
of a
heard
sacrificial
cheers.
lamb.
Yeah.
I just heard big cheers in the distance, and I noticed on the local news cheers erupted when you were choke slammed by another guy who was
Yeah.
trying to get
It was,
Big
actually,
Show.
it was the Big Show, which surprisingly he was just passing through town and needed
It's
to
the
get his driver's
Big
license
Show.
renewed. He was at the
Mr.
DMV.
Show choke
Mr. Show
slammed you.
choke slammed me.
Well, because he all of his driver's license pictures are with the unitard, and he doesn't wear the unitard anymore.
He's not
so he
wearing the
needed a new
unitard
photo.
anymore, so he had to get a new one. Which is, I mean, he looked great. He was in a
I
nice
can't
button
believe
down.
he gave up the unitard. To me, that was iconic.
Well, he gave up his in-ring career now. He's, he's wearing polos and button-downs now. So,
Really? What's
yeah.
he doing? Did you talk to him after he choke slammed you?
No, he kind of.
Did you guys?
You guys sit down and chat after he chokeslammed you?
Why, you didn't ask him any questions?
I was scared, honestly.
Well, you have Big Show there. Whether he's beating the crap out of you or not, get in a couple cues.
I mean, he's a star.
I know, but I was honestly unconscious. So it was.
Thanks for being honest about that.
Yeah. I tried to play it off like I wasn't unconscious. You guys
You
should have seen
did.
me.
You tried to
You
play
should've seen
it
me.
off that
Yeah.
you were conscious.
Yeah. I was sitting there, arms just frozen in front of me, completely concussed, couldn't make ends or tails.
You
of
were
anything.
hoping like hell someone was going to play a calypso beat and it would get you walking
It would have
around.
been wonderful, but no, it never happened.
Yeah.
Apparently, I tried to have a conversation with people, but it didn't go so well.
Weekend at Howie's.
Yeah. Apparently, people are working on that screenplay based on the DMV situation.
And now, if you ever get pulled over, the cop has to concuss you to make sure it's the same guy as the photo.
Right, I got my picture taken while I was out cold.
That's too bad.
They've got to bunk you on the head before they'll let you out of the
Well,
train.
you weren't just out cold. I hate to say it, but you were out stone cold. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
He came in, drank a couple beers, and stunned your unconscious ass.
Okay, well, enough about me, guys. It's been.
He stunned you while
I don't wanna relive
unconscious.
this anymore.
He propped you up. He kicked you in the stomach. Your head went right down into his pit and he stunned you.
Can I go,
He
hell
put
yeah.
one.
Hell yeah!
He put one leg up on the photo taker there, and then put the other leg up, and then drank a beer, poured it down his head.
And then he
The
did his
photo
driving
taker.
test blind
What's
drunk.
that called?
He put his foot up on the phone.
I
mean
do not
camera.
know the word camera. I do not know that word.
Yeah, it's new for you.
Well, listen, enough about me, guys. You don't need to hurry. You guys all have stuff going on, too. Let's not talk about me anymore.
I'm pretty open this week.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty open this week.
Sam's
All right,
open.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm pretty open. I
Sam
opened my
Weatherman,
schedule up.
Mr. Open Man.
Mr. Open, yeah. I teach driver's ed and I teach student government, and yeah, things are going
You've
good.
been saying you were pretty open this week, and
pretty
I
open.
tried to sit down with you. I offered you multiple options: Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. You were booked.
Oh, I'm pretty
You're
open.
like, you're like, oh, I can't then.
I think on those days that you offered, I had a lunch pop up. But otherwise, I'm pretty open this week.
Are you sure you just don't want to hang out with me?
I'm easy to pin down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with Sam, you gotta hit him up 5 minutes before the hang.
I
think
see.
it's one
I
of
see.
those ones.
Okay.
He doesn't like to
You
have
kind
that.
of got to catch me in a hang.
Right.
Because you'll
gotta
get a
catch-
hard
Because
maybe.
we'll rage when I just see you out.
That's where I always want to hang out with you. When we're together, boy, I mean, who else was even there?
I know.
It's
I
like
don't
it's
even
you
know.
and me,
There's
baby.
nobody else.
Yeah. But I was pretty open this week, but I was busy every time you did. Yeah. But yeah, my schedule's nice and open. If you do want to do any driving practice where I drive and you tell me how to do it, that would be great. Let me know. My schedule's open.
We talked a ton about the driving stuff. Student government wise, we haven't really gotten into it, and maybe we should because the big filibuster happened
That's right.
really this whole week.
That's right.
And it's been interesting because
Well, that was my idea.
Oh, it was.
That was my idea. The filibuster is my idea. The kids are protesting some of the changes in the lunchroom. And so I let them know that, if you filibuster this before the changes take place, they can't go in there.
Even if it passes in the lunchroom, it's got to go through the lunch ladies.
It's got to go.
And
through.
it's not going to pass there.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And
We're
then
not going to get to eat peach. We're not going to get peach.
Yeah.
This is a huge item on the agenda this semester.
Yeah.
Are we going to get to eat peach? and peach has a flavor. Not only peaches, but peach flavored things, peach flavored
It's
Jolly
never going to
Ranchers.
get through the lunch ladies. They don't want all that. It's too gooey. Like the peaches are too gooey. They're like, no.
Yeah, well, checks and balances.
I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad because, the lunch
chefs
ladies
are
will
all
stop
for it.
some bullshit.
The chefs are all for it.
Yes.
The lunch ladies who are selling the food,
Well,
they're all against it.
The chefs say they're for it, but all the chefs are just playing to their Boolean base.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. We just need something to bring these chefs and these lunch ladies to the center
They're
of the
suckers
aisle.
for their base. How are they going to get back behind the fryer if they don't respect their base?
They
Here's
need to
the thing,
respect
though.
the
But
base.
in
Because
reality,
it's really why they got there.
Absolutely.
It's salt.
Well, if their
good.
bouillon
It's bone
base
broth.
walks on them, their food is gonna be bland.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they know that.
And they know
and
it.
I think
They know
we
it.
need
They
to
know who flavors their food.
and we need to come to terms with the truth here, which is that cooks, lunch ladies, they're all the same. At the end of the day, they're all the same. They
Whoa.
act different. They act like they have different
Right. But
Essentially,
they all want
yeah.
the,
They all want the same thing. They want to stay in power. That's just what it is. They want to
Wow.
have control of the lunchroom.
Wow, yeah.
I mean,
it's
how many
true.
terms are some of these lunch ladies going to have? How many terms are these lunch
Yeah.
ladies going to have? We need a term limit
We
here.
got to get some of them out of there because once they're on the lady, they're
Yeah.
in it for life.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Deneen's been
Some
on. But she's been on there for what? What?
Deneen?
Yeah.
Well, Deneen was on it, but Deneen's mom ran the room before
Well,
that.
I think we need to talk to some of these first gentlemen. Get
Yes.
these lunch ladies out of there.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I mean, well, we all know when Deneen went out on health leave, we were like, is there going to be an open space? Is there going to be an open space in the lunch ladies?
Well,
And we were like, who's going to fill it? Who's going to
we
fill
thought it
it?
would be some of the vice principals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
That makes
instead, it's Mayor Richard Daley comes in, and it's
Yes.
like, oh my God, they've got their stranglehold over here too.
Here we go.
It's
Tort
unbelievable.
reform.
This is a tort reform issue.
Yeah, it really is.
Tort reform, tax issue.
Don't even get me started on tort reform. They won't talk about desserts in that lunchroom yet.
Exactly. We need tort reform,
tort
and we need tort reform now.
The torts in the dessert room are not very tart.
No.
Also, people just need to be just appreciate that the school even has a dessert room.
Yeah.
That's
well,
right.
I love
Honestly.
a strawberry tort. I love one.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I'll eat it.
Todd Padre, theater, feminist, director of the Jew play or Jewish play.
I think the title is Jewish Play, right?
Jewish play,
Yeah.
a Jew
Now,
musical.
Am I mistaken
Why does
or
it sound so much harder?
Jew?
Yeah, why does that sound? It just sounds so hard.
Yeah, there's something German about that delivery. It's very staccato.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but people are petitioning to change the name of the Jewish play, right?
Yeah, they are petitioning, and you know what? I'm hearing them. That's the thing I've learned is you got to hear these people petitioning.
Yeah.
and so usually if you do it, it just shuts them up. It's if you throw like some sort.
If you just say,
put a
"I hear
red
you,
light,
I'm
yeah.
listening."
If you nod and say, I hear you, you
Wow.
can pretty
Or-
often
that-
just do
We'll
the
look
thing you were
into
going to
it.
do.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Oh, there's just my hands are a little bit tied right now, but I'm going to work on that because I hear you guys, and I know I'm Jewish. I know better than you, but sure, if you guys want to complain, we'll talk.
And there's been a little bit of a huge picket line outside.
A
little bit of a huge
yeah,
picket
A little
line.
bit of a huge
Yeah.
picket
And
line.
you'll walk outside and say, "Listen, everybody, listen! I hear you," and then slam the door, walk right back inside.
That's
It buys you
right.
about a day.
Now,
That
do
play-
we know the name of the play?
What?
What they're
The
petitioning.
Jewish play.
What they want it to be?
Or what
Well,
was it originally?
It was the Jewish play, a Jew musical. And then obviously we had the choir director last week,
Right.
Carol, on, and we were calling it a roxicle, I believe, or a roxicle is what we agreed on. And now it's kind of up in the air. It's the Hanukkah musical. We did the number last week.
The Hanukkah musical sounds nice.
Hanukkah musical's nice, but it doesn't,
There's still a little bit. It's still a little
it
unclear.
doesn't dance on that line. As a Jewish humorist and a Jewish artist, I want to dance on that line a little more, And I
Right.
don't feel
That's
that I'm
really
doing
like,
it.
who is this offensive?
Right.
You want everybody in the audience uncomfortable.
I want everyone uncomfortable, and I want people to be looking around to be like, is this person laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Am I being racist for seeing if they're laughing?
Right.
Oh, they might not even be Jewish, even though they were saying that
What
stuff
about
the
this?
chair being
What about this as a
uncomfortable.
title? What about the title? Who is the racist?
I like that. And I've done
I don't
similar
like it.
stuff before.
Yeah.
We tried to find the Hitler in my last play.
I didn't like that, and I don't like because I know where that's going to go to. Who is the racist? I know that question's
It
going to
doesn't
get
have to be
answered,
you,
and it's
Howard.
going to be
It doesn't have
unfair.
to be you, Howard. It doesn't
Well,
have to be
Howard is still in the running, dressed as a moil, right?
Yeah,
To
Howard's
star,
in the running
right?
for the oil moil, and it's either me or Howard. We ruled
You know
out
what?
Carol. 'cause-
I'm actually going to step down. I don't want to be involved.
okay.
Really?
Yes,
I
I don't
guess
want
the
to be involved.
role of oil moil goes to Todd Padre. You heard it here first.
Let's
And
be honest. You were going to take it anyway.
you never know. You never know. And this is going to be tough because a lot of people say I'm overextending myself. The Jewish musical, the act
show.
out of the act out of the global warming winter formal, the halftime show. Obviously, I'm still doing my passion of racing hoverboards.
Which is
Got
a
a
new
lot
hobby
of
for you.
things going.
And if anyone out there is a fan of Fastest Car on Netflix, I'm doing an episode of the new season of that.
What is that?
It's a show. It's enthralling. You should really check it out. It's
Really? I
basically-
think I've maybe seen the title
it's
for this.
basically
And right now
a
you-
nice car races against three beater cars or like sleeper cars where they look like
Oh, I
crap but
have
they go real
seen this.
fast.
I
and
have seen this.
everybody's got an insane sob story,
Yes.
and everyone with a nice car is a piece of shit.
And they're
usually
profiling
set
the-
it up perfectly.
They're
Yeah.
profiling the build of what you're calling a dirt car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dirt car, top to bottom.
And it does feel like everyone who has one of these sleeper cars is in a relationship with someone who's done with their hobby. They've had it. They're like, yeah, well, our son can't go to college, but he did get a new big block and he put it in here.
And then the whole thing is me or whatever that character is being like, I just hope my wife shows up to support me at the race. She really hates that I'm doing this. We put a lot of money into it. But I hope she shows up to support me. And at the end, she does.
Yeah.
A lot of the men on the show, without fail, the men on the show are flummoxed if there's a woman driver.
Yes.
It is unbelievable in this world of beater cars and rich car owners that a woman could race, and the woman always beats them. And then they go, you know what? You really proved something to me out there today. So I'll be filling that role. But yeah, my dirt car is doing it, and we're trying to soup it up.
Well, and
So you're-
perfect time for the winter formal because
you-
we got to have nice cars in the parking lot.
Are you bringing your dirt car to the formal? Is that going to happen at the formals, or we're going to go
You're going to bring it
outside
right
and-
out front, rev it up a little
Oh,
bit,
I'll be
get some kids
revving.
excited.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get some people coughing and stuff.
Speaking of coffins, there will be coffins at the winter formal.
That's right.
If anybody
This
dies,
just in.
this is just
Oh,
in.
yeah, this is Justin.
This is Justin. We just got an email from Big Coffin. They're supplying all the coffins for the funeral, and it is.
The funeral.
So, well, yeah, we're calling it the funeral.
Well,
The global
came
warming.
to Big Coffin came to us on their knees because everybody
Desperate.
everybody is kind of like being like, why are we burying our bodies? Do we really need to do this? I think we should just spread our relatives' ashes. And Big Coffin, they are shaking.
They're shaking.
They
They
want
are
to have
scared.
a presence
Obviously,
again.
if you're on the S&P 500, but Coffin is down. If Coffin's in your portfolio, it is selling at an all-time
Which you would
low.
think is an industry that there's always going to be business for.
Well,
fact-
yeah, I
in
mean,
fact-
I put a lot of money into grain and coffin when I for my investment portfolio.
Not corn, huh?
No, grain.
So this is like, what is that? Oats?
I think so.
Wheat.
I mean,
Wheat.
I just give it to my money guy, Madoff, and I let him do it.
That's smart.
And you're with Ernie Madoff,
Ernie
right?
Madoff, yes.
Well, now that he's been caught, there's no chance he's going to do it again. He's out. in
No,
the light.
he's on good behavior. He's doing it from inside. He's running it inside.
But
for
he
me.
is calling himself Ernie Madoff
Ernie
instead of
Madoff.
'Cause he's gonna
Ernie, but earn.
He's going to earn you some money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
things
yeah,
are shaping up.
Big Coffin hit us up and they said we'll give you 20 coffins free used. You just have to promote the coffins industry and whatever.
So we won't be doing a couple of live ads. We'll be doing.
Oh yes, stick around for the live coffin ads, guys.
And get your votes in for Homecoming Corpse. Homecoming Corpse.
Yeah.
Big Coffin is sponsoring the vote, and so we're really excited.
And that's open to any alumni.
Any alumni can be-
And there's of course going to be Prince, Princess, King, Queen.
who I'm in charge of. Those
Yes,
three.
and then of course Crypt Keeper.
Yes.
Crypt Keeper, which I
Crypt
mean,
Keeper wins.
I think we all know who's a lock for Crypt Keeper. It's the guy who stood in for him for 25 years.
You.
Nice brag, Todd. Nice brag.
Sorry. Let me just pick up the name I just dropped. Crypt Keeper standing. And obviously Bill Cravey over here, coach of the basketball team.
Yes, I will be. There's a big game the night before, so I will either be riding high or humiliated at the formal.
And let's be honest, we probably
Spiraling.
know which of those two things is going to happen. Given the course of the season thus far, it's not looking good.
Well, we have lost. We are going to play the cows.
Yeah.
We're going up against the cows,
And they're good.
And they're good. They're good. They wiped the floor with us already once in the preseason.
This is the Greensboro Cows.
The Greensboro Cows.
Well, yeah, and but I mean, I think we shouldn't bury the lead on this. We got a pretty tall new player on the team that I'm excited to see what he's got going for him.
That's
We
right.
do. We do have a new tall player. And a lot of people are saying, what happened to the town windmill?
A lot of people are saying it.
Well, it's a big question. It's a big question. It was right on the corner of Main and Windmill.
Obvious. It was obvious.
And now Main and Windmill has no window.
Yes, it's a.
But now there's a big player on the team, dressed in regulation clothes.
and this is a German guy. It's Hans Vandermüller.
Yes,
Okay.
Honda Mueller.
He gets called for 3 in the key often.
Yes.
He's got to work on his footwork, which at this point is non-existent.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
Yes.
But a lot of good bank shots are going off of one of his 3 arms.
Yes, and I will say the scoreboard has never been more well powered.
Yes. I mean, the lights are much brighter in there. I'll say that.
I mean, we're actually putting the games are going so well, and this is good for global warming. We are actually putting power back onto the grid.
Yeah.
with
That's
the power
amazing.
company is
Energy
paying
surplus.
us.
Yeah.
Now that Hans
A lot of people don't
is
know
playing.
that's a thing. You can create enough power in your own space that you are paid by the power.
Yes, it happens with solar panels,
Wow.
wind.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
And
so-
you guys are you're giving a lot of employment to the guys with giant brooms sweeping up dead birds industry off the court.
Yes.
And that industry needs help. We all
Well,
know
jobs-
it. It's the coal mining of 2020.
It really is. I mean, like, those guys were down and out for a bit.
Yeah.
Birds were not falling out of the sky, and they are all over the ground now.
That's
That's
amazing.
right.
And
I mean, obviously, those guys are very thankful for everything that Sully Sullenberger did for them. But it's been a little-
Fabio gave him a job.
Fabio hired gun. Yeah. Fabio kind of a mercenary.
Well, a lot of people don't know Fabio does that every day, and only one photo's leaked.
There's only one photo of Fabio
but
getting
he
hit in the
gets-
face by a bird on a
He
roller
is
coaster.
a
Google that, please.
he is a he's an roller coaster enthusiast.
Yeah.
He loves them.
Yes, I mean
With
that's
hair
what-
like that,
first-
who wouldn't be on a roller coaster?
Exactly.
Well,
all
and
the
I'm the
time?
same way.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of the I don't know if you guys still read the Fabio romance books, but the last 20 years have been Fabio rides
Yeah,
ninja.
pretty roller coaster heavy.
They've taken a slight turn. They've taken a slight turn.
Romance
They
on a
definitely-
roller coaster.
There's romance, but they're
Yeah.
romanticizing something totally
Yeah,
other.
Fabio butt fucked somebody on X2.
That's right. That's right. And killed a bird at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Oh, man.
And I don't like using the BF word.
No.
But I mean,
It's so hard.
No, of course not.
it's straight out of them headlines.
Yeah, and it's the only way to really describe what happened.
Well, it hasn't.
That was a crude headline.
It's been ripped from the headlines not only for this, but also for that edition of SVU.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Mariska Hargitay dropped the BF.
And Fabio's guest starring on that episode. I was surprised that he's reprising his actual real life role.
Well, and
Fabio as
yeah.
self.
Yes. No makeup needed.
No.
But I mean, journalistically, they're using that word a lot more. Washington Post, we all know their new phrase up top: "Democracy gets butt fucked in the darkness."
And this isn't the only new improvement for you,
No.
right, Bill, for the team?
Right, right.
There's obviously your eyebrows.
I was going to talk about your new carbo loading plan, but yeah, the eyebrows.
Right.
They
Definitely
seem related. For some reason, they seem related.
Yeah.
Let's just say we've got baguette eyebrows up top.
If anybody's familiar with Play-Doh, right, yeah, you stick it in the top and it comes out of the hair follicles. That's sort of what Bill looks like right now, with angel hair and penne pasta coming out of his eyes, and also a big mustache. His eyebrows and eyelashes.
Well, as you guys know, I was dealing with a little eyebrow hair loss. So I went in for a
Tragic.
small procedure. They were like, you should probably take a week off. And I just came right back to school.
They say, well, okay,
but
but
I
don't
don't think
get
there's
too
any-
emotional for the first week.
Right. Yes. They will sort of disintegrate. And they go through a process where they get hard, they dry out, and then they soften, and then you can trend them.
Right. And the soften is, I mean, it's the same way you would soften pasta. So, because I walked in on you putting your face in an al dente boil.
Well, don't forget, you got to sprinkle about a teaspoon of salt in that boil.
Do you oil it?
And don't forget, you have to throw yourself against the wall to see if it's done. When you stick to the wall, you know your eyebrows
Well,
are
I
ready.
made a huge mistake, and I wanted to vote for. I wanted to bring this up in the meeting in the lunchroom, but the lunch ladies threw a bunch of vodka sauce on my head.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
right when I
Fitting.
unveiled. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was hot.
Hot sauce. Yes. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. So I got a little burn on my head.
So, obviously,
But-
you've been carbo-loading your face up.
And that's really helping the team. The team.
Well, I
Very motivated.
got to be able to coach.
Yeah.
And if I don't carbo load my head, I won't be able to.
Right.
That's right.
So,
And of course, the team is eating your trimmings.
of course.
For the
Well, they have to
physical carbo
load
load.
too. Yeah.
So, we all know that you famously, or not all of us, but the old slobs know you famously had a chicken perm. So,
Yes.
I mean,
What's up, old slobs? You guys remember the chicken perm? I went in for a perm, but I actually got a chicken perm.
Just as
You,
as
of
simple
course, you
as
know
it
what a
sounds.
chicken
Yeah.
perm is. You end up leaving with a piece of fried chicken covered in marinara
and
sauce and
provolone.
mozzarella.
Yes.
And of course,
Instead
that
of curly
sat
hair.
under the salamander.
Yes. No, it crisped up under the salamander. But yeah, what up, old slobs? Chicken perm.
Obviously, there's a lot going on with all of us. We are still sort of actively trying to sell tickets to the our winter formal guys. So if you haven't gotten yours yet, which I think our numbers would show that nobody has,
let's see our
you
numbers.
should probably.
Put them on the screen, Bob.
Big zero on there. Thanks to Bob Barker again for running the screen.
The tickets are
Old
easy
coff-
to get, guys.
Big coffin.
Yeah.
It still got Barker.
We are actually running a sweepstakes this week. If you want tickets to the winter formal, they're free for everybody. But if you want us to deliver your tickets to you directly, there's a few different ways you can do that. One, you can tweet about the winter formal. If you just tweet about the winter formal and about how excited you are to be there, tag a celebrity, tag somebody cool, get somebody talking about it. For every like or retweet on your tweet, we'll get you a ticket to the winter formal.
And
So you could end up with 100 tickets.
And that would be great. Obviously, we're not using the hashtag normal formal, which is the competing winter formal.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
we have your numbers?
this is hashtag funeral formal.
Yes.
So make sure you're doing ours. Do we have the numbers on
have the
there?
numbers on theirs?
Also hashtag global warmal formal.
Global Warble Formal. The numbers on theirs. I thought that us suggesting that maybe some people dressed as turkeys were going to stab people at the formal would hurt the numbers last week, but the numbers are still
They're
up.
looking strong?
It seems maybe people want to be there for that if it happens.
But that is
frustrating.
too exciting. We shouldn't have done something so cool.
I'm enjoying the sweepstakes ideas. There's obviously the tweet about it. Howard kind of touched this, but there's like a hand delivery, like how on Valentine's Day, someone can come and sing a song to your Valentine. We will come and hand deliver your formal tickets to you and tell you who your date is for the night. So,
And we'll rate your outfit. We'll tell you how you look.
rate your outfit. Yeah.
thing.
Big reminder, shorts and tank tops, thin spaghetti straps, dress code for the formal.
Yes, that's right. You can also, there's another tweet way to get a ticket. You can drag the normal formal or send a
Yes.
picture of you harming it in some way. Molotov
Memes.
cocktail, memes, Molotov cocktail, Molotov
I mean,
cocktail.
we can't stress this enough. If you want to throw a Molotov cocktail at the normal formal, which is obviously,
Unless the turkeys are there.
unless the turkeys, please don't light us or whoever on fire.
Yes.
And those are easy to make. It sounds crazy, like you need Russian stuff and cocktail stuff, but you just put something explodable in a glass bottle and
Gasoline,
light,
typically.
Gasoline, typically, and light as they say, light a match.
That's right.
Yeah, so obviously, tons of ways you can get tickets. We'd love to get a couple numbers on the board.
And I think this is big. I don't want to bury the lead, Howard.
Sure.
Are you still using the D?
I am still typically using the D, but I mean, I wouldn't
good
not
luck.
respond to Howard.
Well, speaking of Howard using the D, we are auctioning off Howard Levis's virginity for the night of the winter formal.
Hold on.
So,
Hold on.
so
You didn't know, Howard?
Live on stage.
Hold on.
Howard's going to get fucked live on
Wait,
stage.
hang on.
It's like
Howard
it's like
is
the-
going to get fucked live on stage.
Howard is using the D and losing the V live on stage.
And then it's going to be like the pig thing from Black Mirror, where we're going to show the video.
We're going to show, and it's going to be as weird.
Okay. I wish we could have talked about this before we got on the air, but
You're in.
we'll work it out. We'll work it out. The details might change a little bit on that one, but
So if you've got a parent who is divorced or parents in an open marriage, sexually or non-sexually, but sexually for this scenario, or if you're one of our students and you're 18 or older, please enter the sweepstakes to
God.
take Howard Levis's 57-year-old virginity.
okay. You know what? It's probably not worth fighting it on the air, so we'll talk
If you
about this
want
off
to, we'll
mic.
bring the big show in here.
No, please don't. Please don't.
He's right
Please.
outside the door.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, Jesus.
And this time when we bring him in, ask him a question.
Okay, well, guys, we'll deal with that off mic, but we need to take a quick little break here
How you
because
doing,
we got
Sam?
a great...
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm open.
great.
Yeah, I'm open. I could break. I could keep going. I'm open.
All right, well, we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll have a guest in the lounge for you. Stick around.
Stick around.
All right. Well, thank you so very much for waiting it out in that break, guys. It means so much to us that you stick around through those. And we're really excited because we've got a real great guest in the lounge. A guy we've spent some time with over the years. He's come in and out of the school to teach various workshops and
Good
such.
guy. Stand-up guy.
Real good guy, stand-up guy.
Great stand-up.
And his name is James Doody Dench.
Thank you, guys.
Doody Dench.
James Doody Dench.
Yeah, it's hard. Your name's hard, man. You know. I just call you James.
Yeah, well, I was born James Dench, and then, in school I was given the nickname Doody, which is why I go school to school and teach humility. I don't know if I ever gave you guys the backstory.
No,
but,
no.
No,
It's
I
actually
didn't know
the first
you.
time.
So you kind of accepted a middle name, like a nickname you made it your middle name.
It was thrust upon me. So in high school, I was tied to a chair in a room and left alone until I shit my pants.
Duty.
wow.
That's where the duty comes
Wow.
And that's where the duty comes from.
Wow. So yeah, as you just said,
Before
from. And
that,
you also wrote a children's book.
I also wrote a children's book. That's right.
That was
Called
it was
by the
pretty-
same name. That's where the duty comes from.
Yeah, and it was pretty. It was pretty explicit. I mean, like
It rose to the top of both the children's charts and the porno chart.
Well, my problem with children's books is that they pull punches. Have you guys read Everybody Poops?
Yes.
What do
Well,
you don't get the
Too
hard
soft.
facts. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
soft. So I like to
Right.
get in there, let people know about anuses,
pretty-
about
yeah.
taints, let people know how to wipe, what it looks like when you do wipe.
what it looks
the
like
wrong
when you
way?
wipe.
The only children's book on the New York Times bestseller with photos instead of illustrations.
Wow. Oh my God. Well, as you said, you sort of travel school to school and you teach humility, which is it's a difficult thing to teach.
Yeah.
And you do that through workshops, sort of. You come through and you teach workshops where you bring in small groups of kids and you have like sort of not hands-on, I guess.
No, it's
more-
hands-on. They do some judo. I show them a video of judo, and then I just say, do that.
Oh.
To you.
To me, yeah. And I'm wearing a gi, and they can grab me and toss me and throw me.
Okay.
They sure can.
Yeah.
I've noticed that they really can toss you and throw you around, and you'll take that with humility. Humility.
Yep.
Humility.
Yeah,
Humiliate.
what is it again that you teach?
Humility.
Humility. Okay.
Now, maybe I just don't know what the word humility means. But to me, I don't necessarily see the one-to-one connection of sort of watching a judo tape, throwing your instructor, and somehow learning humility from that.
Well, it is a homonym. The way I teach it twofold. The first one is humility, meaning human military. So I'm trying to train the future, ranks of the army.
Good.
The future human military. So you're assuming there's going to be a robot military. and
Absolutely.
You're saying,
That's what we're prepping for. That's what we're prepping for, the singularity. And then I also teach humility, which means to be humble, to be void of hubris.
Oh, so that's kind of you in that circumstance. You are without hubris. You are saying, "I'm here. You can toss me around. Like I'll
'cause
let you toss me around."
Absolutely, because I've been knocked down a few pegs in life. You guys know I've had a really rough time. As a kid, my dad and I had some beautifully quiet dinners. I recently got a tattoo. The back tattoo is just my dad's arms around me, and there's a little voice dialogue box that says "Love you."
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
You got a
really
tattoo
sweet.
of the thing that never happened.
The thing never happened. I just wanted
Wow.
to get just be able to see that when I glance at myself from behind in the mirror.
And did they do it backwards so that you can read it, or is that
No, I should have prefaced, but
So it says Evolem.
which is my new sort of motto or slogan.
Evolem.
Wow.
Yeah, you're much like the rest of us. Come from a long line of tough dad relationships. you know.
Absolutely, and you guys know I've been having some trouble. Emily and I had some trouble conceiving. We had a bit of a rough patch where our giving birth was almost like Nirvana albums. It was in utero, never mind. We finally gave birth to a beautiful baby girl.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I
Live
saw
and
some
Unplugged,
pictures
yeah.
on.
Live and Unplugged.
MTV's Live and Unplugged.
That's great.
So you
That's
kind
the-
of did some stories while it was happening.
I was keeping her in mind.
But that's not the name of your child.
Live and Unplugged?
Yeah.
MTV.
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 Oh, wow.
That's a
Nice ring
great
to it.
name for a kid.
Yeah. Wow.
MTV.
And how's that spelled?
EM, so named after her mother, Emily.
Oh, wow. Great.
TV.
MTV.
Named after, of course, television.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Wow.
I think the way you teach humility is so great because you let the kids sort of come in and just walk all over you, and
Yeah.
then you tell them what I'm feeling right now is humility.
Yeah, I'll role play a little bit, let them walk all over me, let them feel like big men, and then I'll knock them down a rung or two. I'll do some role play. I'll dress up a little bit. I dressed up the other day as Peg Bundy, which is
Right.
me being pegged by Ted Bundy,
Oh.
just to let the kids know, like,
No.
So that's a whole secondary costume.
whole
It's like
secondary
the Michael
costume.
Jackson, 4 other guys connected to one guy thing.
Yeah.
Or like the cow costume, but there's only a guy in the front or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Okay. That's an interesting example because again, I feel like maybe you're giving the wrong message to these kids because it seems like they're the ones always they're hurting somebody and you're kind of just letting them always do that. Like they're always the ones who are having that happen. How do you turn the tables on them? How do you take them down a peg?
if someone is a rising star in the workshop, I will plant a knife in their locker.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay, I'm listening.
let the
Okay.
cops take it from there.
Well, so we're
Oh,
like,
I
After
see.
kind of like a crisis, someone can find humility.
Yes,
It
absolutely.
really takes sort of like legal troubles or something like that,
Yeah.
or a near-death experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I'll take if there's a certain kid in the class who's been is getting too used to this. We'll go on a field trip to their house. They're probably pretty poor, so that's a humiliating moment.
Oh,
Right.
wow. The whole
Yeah.
class sees how the
Sees
kid
that-
lives.
Wow.
I think what
there's
we're
a-
having trouble with on this whole definition of humility thing is we have so much of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard to know from the inside what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like I have gone through some of the worst things a human being can go through, and my ego is huge. I just nothing sticks.
Yeah.
Hardship doesn't.
Well, that
stick.
pasta's sticking to your.
Well-
I see you still have impasta syndrome.
I do have imposter
Pasta
syndrome.
syndrome.
I do have imposter syndrome.
But you don't talk about it, and that's
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't think anytime I'm around pasta, I'm like, That's not me. That's not me. I'm not that. I'll never be that. But I should know, like, the pasta's looking at me and saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like
And even the pasta of the pasta, they're not that happy.
no.
Even the most pasta, which is, as we all know, cheap angel hair, cheap Barilla angel hair, they don't even love themselves.
Well, I saw an interview with Penny Zellweger, and you'd think with everything that she's accomplished, that she would have a little more, bravado, but still every day
A lot of female actresses tend to be a little more humble. Tortellino Dunham.
Tortellino
has a lot
Dunham,
of
yeah,
humility.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Give us a second.
just hold on. Let's wait. Wait it out. What do we got? What do we got?
There's Jonah Hill's sister, Zeddy Feldstein.
That's right.
CD Feldstein?
There are some male ones as well. There's Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
Buscemi.
But that is such a weird pasta.
Yes.
That I
weird,
think
yeah.
it's got, no matter what success it has at a meal, it's always going to be a little
And let's be
humble.
honest, that's an ugly pasta.
That
It's an ugly
weird looking,
pasta.
character pasta.
And there is something charactery about it that you like. But
Yeah. And to be fair, there are some men as well. So
Yeah.
Gnocchi and Peel.
Yeah.
Both of them, yeah.
Both of them, yeah.
I mean, I will go eat any meal that Rigatoni Shaloub is in.
Yes.
absolutely. I love rigatoni
The Lebanese dream.
Rigatoni Shaloub. Now that guy
Is somebody's
is
last
good.
name Kraft? Can
I mean,
somebody
there's
finish that
Robert
one?
Kraft, the owner of the Patriots.
Okay.
But
so
I don't know how
I
humble he is.
love to go. I love. You do that one. Figure that one out.
Like Kraft, like the
Macaroni and cheese, like the shitty one.
Or there's Kraft Punk, but we don't know who they are.
Oh, that's it.
also,
We're moving on.
And
The
also,
final one. Oh,
There-
this
well-
better be fucking good.
I was just going to mention Alfredo Pacino.
Alfredo Pacino.
Technically a sauce,
Yeah.
not a pasta.
Technically.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck me then.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah, fuck you. We were not doing sauce.
What do you mean doing, Bill? Those are real things and people.
I know.
They weren't jokes. That wasn't
Yeah,
a
if we were doing
joke
sauces,
riff.
I would have said Kate Marinara.
Oh.
Okay?
All right.
If we're doing sauces,
If we were doing sauces, he would have done Kate Marinara.
Like if we're not just doing noodles, you could obviously talk about lasagna Gasteyer.
of course.
And I would have done Bruce Varanche.
The human frog himself.
or Deepak Ketchupra.
Wait, did I?
Ketchup, bro.
Hidden Sally Fields.
All right, how much time we got? 10 more minutes? Let's keep going.
Now, this is a question.
What about French Stewart?
Italian King.
Okay, let's get it back together.
Obviously, a lot of humble pastas with the pasta syndrome.
Yes. People think humble pie is the way to go. Humble pasta is what I like to do.
Yeah,
course,
humble
it's a
pasta.
peasant's
Yeah,
meal.
you force everyone to eat the humble pasta at the beginning and middle of your workshop.
Yep.
Now, I noticed a lot of ways that you stay modest and you live with humility. Your car, the way you dress.
I drive a haunted Accord.
Yeah, and it's so you're always spooked when you're driving. You're always kind of looking around your shoulders, but you're never too comfortable. I notice.
Yeah, absolutely. So are you guys familiar with Thomas Beckett? He was a martyr.
name.
Yeah. So he used to wear a mohair shirt. Martyrs wear mohair shirts just so they can never get comfortable. So I've taken that. I've taken
Mohair's
that to heart.
bad?
Mohair's bad.
Oh,
Itchy?
okay.
It's very itchy. Very.
All the hair from my mole is the best hair on my body. From in my world, mole hair is good.
Yeah, you
nice and
condition
thick.
your mole hair in a nice way.
Oh yeah, I condition it. I relax it. I do a lot of stuff. I'll go to the salon and sit under one of those heaters.
Right,
those
they
hair
have the little
dryers.
tiny ones for your moles.
That's right.
And they give them nice little beehives.
Oh my
Little beehive hairdos on your
Yeah,
moles.
it's the best hair on my body.
Now, did you? They started to force some of the teachers to take the class that you teach, the workshops, so that we can kind of know what the students are dealing with. And I'd say things got heated. I think each of us had a heated moment with you in that class when you were trying to teach us humility. And I just want to say here and now, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed to have gotten into such a crazy drag out fight with you. And
This has got to be a fake out.
Todd, I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming to me, man.
Hold on, James, because the other shoe is about to drop, buddy.
No, I just appreciate, we saw each other many times after the incident. I appreciate
You're taking the bait,
You
James.
waited until we were in a room full of people to
James, you
apologize.
are taking the bait.
Which lets me know that you mean it. So.
I really mean it. Because
why are you spinning one fist? It's like a rope-a-dope.
No, it's just and that, like, if you want to just shake my fist over here,
Okay.
And
This one, the spinning one, or the
spinning one, yeah, shake it. Ow! My shoulder!
Oh, Todd tried to go for an uppercut and dislocated his shoulder.
All right, you got me good. You got me again.
Pop his shoulder back in.
No, Todd, this
Howard.
is a good lesson. Todd, did you learn humility just now?
You think you're a Ryu? You're a Ken? You fucked up?
I think I'm a Ryu and I'm
Yeah.
a Ken. Is Ken the worst one?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I'm the Ken.
I think you're maybe more of a Zangief even.
I am a bit
No
of a
real skill. It's
Zangief.
just a bunch of cuts all over your body. Maybe from the USSR.
Yeah, a little much slower than everyone else.
Yes.
So you, in this class, you do a little reconnaissance coming in because I know.
Reconnaissance?
Yeah,
You do both. You do the reconnaissance, which
Yeah.
obviously gives a good ode to ricotta in the room.
You know how ricotta
Yes.
has a really overpowering
Yes.
smell?
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
very bold cheese.
stinkiest
I smell a
cheese is
cannoli
ricotta.
coming a mile away.
But also reconnaissance.
reconnaissance because
Recon.
you come in with some stuff to humiliate us.
Yes.
You've kind of found a few videos of me learning to play the guitar.
Yeah. And to
A
me,
couple
watching
self-tapes.
watching those videos of you learning to play the guitar,
Yeah.
for me, it was less you being bad at guitar and more your inability to handle the badness. Seeing you
Right.
get frustrated like a 14-year-old.
We actually, I think, have a clip of. I think we have one of those
We
clips here. If
do.
you want to hear.
We do. I don't want to see it, but yeah, I
This
guess
is
it's
you
just
playing
good.
Seven Nation Army?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and roll that clip, Bob Barker.
All right, all tuned up.
Definitely tune that string way too high.
Oh! I hit my nose with the string. It broke. I don't even need that bottom E string for this. All right, here we go. Dong. Dong, dong. Shit. Dong, 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 ding. Oh! Oh, fuck! Fuck this! Fuck it! Hey! Excuse me! You out there on the street!
Yeah?
Take this guitar and shove it! Ow, it hit me!
Okay, let's pause. Bill, did you threw your guitar at somebody on the street?
Yeah. Yeah, I was pissed off. I couldn't get it. I was looking at the tabs and my fingers wouldn't do it.
And Bill, just motioning to your watch in a video doesn't make it a TikTok.
Well, I don't know all the new apps.
That would seem like a normal video, and then you pointed to your watch.
Well, every time I had a big grapevine in the back of my video, it never ended up on the app. So I don't know what.
You also held up a pair of chaps at some point. I was wondering what that might. You snapped and held up some chaps?
Yes, she
Snapchat?
snapped.
Oh,
You did some
yes.
Snapchats.
Yes.
And those, I think, were supposed to be private ones.
Yeah. I kind of.
You sent me some pretty nasty Snapchaps.
Frankly,
Yes, I shouldn't have put those. Those stuck too. I cannot get those off the internet.
And Mr. Dench, I want to thank you. You got for getting that video. I don't know how you access those videos. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's
are
a
you
hack.
on my Dropbox? Did you get into my Dropbox?
The school did give me access to everyone's passwords to everyone's Dropbox.
Oh, my
so
God.
just to.
Oh my God.
So I just think.
No reason. Oh my
Well,
God.
I dropped that box in my basement, and I thought all the tapes broke inside of it. And you've got my Dropbox? I thought it was fucked up in there.
Well, yeah, because you said your Dropbox was full. You couldn't access any
Well,
more
it was,
files, so
yeah.
you threw it in your basement and you got a new Dropbox.
Yeah. But that really humiliated me.
Well, yeah, Sam, you seem pretty embarrassed. What are you scared that we saw?
Oh, I'm wide open. I'm fine.
Well, why don't we just pull it up here?
Okay.
This
Get
is Sam.
Dropbox.
This is Sam attempting to pet a dog, and it goes horribly awry. Nothing will humble you quicker than an animal.
Seems pretty easy.
I mean, I don't know what this one is. I'm sure we can watch it.
Let's play it. Here we go. Here I am. Play.
Hey, look at this little buddy. Look at this little fur ball. What are you crying for? Hey, what are you crying for? I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you.
Sir, that's my dog. Can you?
I didn't do anything to you either. Will you stop yelling at me?
I'm
This
not.
is where he launches into the Raging Bull monologue.
Oh, yeah, I gained weight for this role. I gained weight to kick your dog's ass. Yeah, I'm Ray LaMotta, and I'm going to eat your dog today. Why are you crying to me? Well, you crying. You crying to me? You crying to me because I don't see anybody else here. You crying to me? You crying to me? I got nipples too, dog. Could you milk me? Could you milk me? Well, I'll pet you harder than anyone's ever pet you. How's that feel?
Hey! Hey, take this guitar and shove it!
Ah!
And pause. So those two videos are connected.
So that was happening at the same time you were throwing a guitar at the dog owner?
Yeah, that was him. I thought I recognized his voice, and you were doing that monologue out
Oh
there.
my God, that was one of the best monologues I've ever done, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I've taken some of the videos that I found of you guys, and I kind of put it together in like a Love Actually way, where it's everything's kind of
It does seem like the
hyper-connected.
storyline is really connected. All these
If you zoom
characters
out
we
to the
talk-
macro, it's all connective tissue.
That's
so.
really cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of what might exist of me because I don't know
Well,
if I can
think
work.
we have it.
Oh no.
You have to make it work with the first two. It's really on
I feel like you can kind of do
necessarily.
just whatever the truth of the video is.
I think it would be hard to try to fit
Yeah.
it in. I think
Yeah.
trying to figure it out at the end is the
Yeah.
But we'll
Just
see.
do anything.
Yeah.
It's what it is it's on the other two people to make it make sense.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
see.
Let's say.
Yeah. What is this video you have of me?
This is you showing up to an ex's house
Oh,
with
God.
some cards where you've written some words on it.
Oh, like
Oh,
that movie.
very Love Actually.
Very much like Love Actually. This is,
Okay.
I remember doing this. So I'm not gonna actually say a single word in
Well,
because it's just
Well, we'll
from-
see. We'll see.
Well, in the video,
You say the words.
I narrate what's on
In
it.
the video, you said the words.
in
Okay.
the video, she doesn't open the door.
Because I think this recording is interesting, right? So we should try to make it interesting.
Yeah, make this interesting, Howie.
Play.
Oh, hi Trina. Good to see you. I wrote some things on some cards for you. Hello.
He's bombing.
Good to see you. Didn't realize you'd moved. Got your address from social media. I missed you lots. I remember those good old days when it was me and you, just me and you, hanging out.
And here comes the connection.
Hey, thanks so much for coming. Could you actually walk my dog for me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I really love you. Could you take my dog on a walk? I'm in my bedroom with someone else.
Yeah, I guess I'm a pushover, so yeah, I guess I can do that.
Okay, great.
Okay,
You're not a pushover. Aw. Okay, and he only will poop if you clean it up without a bag.
Okay. And she closed the door on that. Okay.
Why are you crying?
Another guy.
Why are you crying at me, dog? Oh, Howard, I didn't even see you there.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Howard?
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
Really good.
What is this dog doing to me? Why are you crying, dog? Why is this dog crying?
Hey, can you not do that to the dog?
Oh, really, Howard? Can you not do that to me?
Sure.
I'm out of here.
Insane.
Yeah, so wow.
So was this a different
hold on.
timeline or?
Yeah, what this one
I
wasn't
think this
quite
is
right.
this is a Marvel Cinematic Universe sort of parallel universe situation. I think. This,
Oh,
the
I took
circum-
some liberties. As you noticed, the last couple were me dressed up with wigs. So
yeah, it
Yeah.
seemed. I did
The
notice.
dialogue is
I
a
took
little
some artistic
different.
liberties.
So that
what-
was good. Okay.
Next time, next time you need someone to dress up and play one of us, give an actor a call.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Todd, I couldn't find anything on you as
Yeah,
much
no
as I
surprise.
scoured the internet. So what I wanted to do is just one of the exercises we do for humility.
Oh,
for
this is
for
good.
the incoming
This will
freshmen.
be really
Ooh,
good.
I love an acting exercise.
This is what we call a negative sandwich. So what we do is we start. You think of a
Every
sandwich,
sandwich I eat.
you know, 2 pieces of bread with filling in the middle.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say something negative about Todd, or on the bookends, and then right in the middle, we're gonna just make a fun noise.
Oh, I thought the middle would be a compliment or something like that. That's usually what it is.
Just fun noises.
Just a fun noise.
Fun noise.
roast
something-
Todd, fun noise, roast Todd.
Okay, well, good luck thinking of something negative, and I'm sure fun noise will be easy, but good luck thinking of something negative. And what do I do here?
So what you do is it's a Dickensian response where whatever they say, you say, "Thank you, sir. May I have some more?"
Oh, okay.
So I just do the whole sandwich, and then he says thank you. All right. Todd, you neglect your daughter, and you're a bad actor.
Wonderful.
Okay. Oh, so we're just doing lies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you say,
this
"Thank
is
you, sir,
easier.
may I have some more?"
Thank you, sir. May I have some more lies? Because obviously it's not real.
Todd, you're ugly. Bazinga. I hate you.
Oh,
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. May I have some more?
Todd, you're dustier. You're dustier than the Dust Bowl. Woo-wee! Party! You're wasting away like a dehydrated grape.
a raisin? Did you say raisin, you dummy?
There's a shorter way to say it.
So it's
Bab.
like, I want to go get sunbeam dehydrated grapes.
And Bill, follow,
not.
Bill, follow that momentum.
right,
make a
son.
noise, and then another dig at Howard.
Howard, wait, why are we switching?
Fat.
Virgin.
Wait, so the noise happened
Took
first.
my adjective.
That was an
Oh,
open.
no, sorry.
That
I'll
was
go
an
again.
open face sandwich.
Fat. Loser virgin.
Okay.
Got him.
No, you can't use. He already said virgin. If you're gonna do it, at least be creative.
This game sucked for a while. It got better just now, but it sucked for a while.
Go ahead, Todd. Thank you. But have a little more. Go ahead.
So now what happened? Do you do one
Well,
for
that's
me?
fine. Let's take a run at me. I'll learn some humidity. Let's take a run at me.
Humidity?
I'll learn some humidity right now. I'm already sweating. Let's go.
All right, I'll go with one. Sam, your anger is only matched by your stupidity. Blark! You'll never find a comfortable relationship until you learn to love yourself.
Oh, yeah? Well, I love Paul Blart. So,
Damn.
Fuck, he got me.
He got you.
Are you pretty good at these? Do you ever participate? Do people do them for you?
I try and do them sometimes, but it turns into self-flagellation. I just take my.
Because of you're so humile?
you are so humile.
Yeah, James,
You're
honestly,
so humile.
honestly, you should get the Humile Man of the Year award.
Humile High Mountain.
I do a humile walk every year, which is to be humble for a mile. So it's almost like the nun in Game of Thrones, where it's I walk naked.
Oh, shame.
I have
walk.
someone. Yeah, I have someone with
Shame.
a bell.
Shame.
Wow.
Humile.
It's a humile.
Humile.
Yep.
Humile.
Well, whatever you just didn't work on me. I feel
I feel
'cause
shitty as hell.
I thought the game was that people would say something negative and then make a noise and then another negative thing, but people just told me stuff that is generally half of it was my wife's vows. Some of it was like what I had people write my bio for me, and it was a lot of it was just
Some of it's those nice little adhesive letters you have on your living room wall.
yeah.
Live, laugh, love, and then some of the stuff we said.
Yeah, I have a lot of the stuff you guys said, but in the design of like an Airbnb house.
Do you have
design.
your
Right.
as dusty as a dehydrated grape on your wall?
I do, yeah. I have this kitchen is for lovers.
Do you still have those fat heads on your wall as well?
Yeah.
Usually they're for football players and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. If you don't know fat heads, it's a big, like a thing you can stick to your wall of a football
decal.
player, a decal. Yeah. But I obviously have fat heads that are all kind of gross mirror interpretations of my body.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
those
have
aren't
that in
literal.
that Live, Laugh, Love font. You have rage, divisiveness, stingy. Right? In that beautiful font.
I just need a reminder.
Divisiveness, stingy.
I just need a reminder every morning, you know.
And what's this? You have almost like a Lance Armstrong band on your hand. What is that? say?
No, that's a Lance Armstrong band.
No, but on your other one, there's one that says "Live Week."
Oh yeah, there's Live Week, and right under it's my Die Strong band. Because if you die strong, baby.
And what does that WWJD stand for?
Oh, we will Jew.
We will
We will Jew, dude.
We will Jew, dude.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
Well, geez.
So it's WW. Yes, okay.
We will Jew, dude.
Honestly,
we
James,
will Jew, dude.
I feel like
We
for a moment.
we will Jew, dude. We will. I think I just cracked the end of the second act.
No,
of
you didn't.
the Jew musical.
You
Wait a
didn't.
second, that's genius. Get the whole crowd chanting.
We will Jew, dude. Buddy, you're a weird Jew, aren't you, Jew?
Okay. Oh man.
Got it.
Well, James.
So you're putting up Juiceable the musical?
Yeah, Juicicle, yes, yeah. Oh, that's a good title. Juicicle.
And I did get your script in the mail. Todd had sent me a script because he knows that I'm a big player in the children's book scene now.
Yeah.
It was almost like a Dr. Seuss, but for Jews.
Right, yeah, Dr.
It's
Juice.
called One Plate, Two Plate Berry Plates.
What is it?
One Plate, Two Plate Berry Plates.
Now, I don't even know this part of Judaism that you're referencing. That might be too deep for me.
And you wrote the book.
Yeah.
Well, you can't mix the plates that the meat and the dairy have been on, right? So
Yeah.
you must bury the plates instead of use them.
Oh, yeah.
You have humbled me by not knowing something about your own culture. I am humbled. I am humbled.
That is humbling.
That is humile.
I'm a little scared right now because there is a ghost of a Honda owner's manual just hovering right up behind you.
Yeah, that's from my
And
haunted accord.
I'm worried about that.
Well, yeah. Is your car broken down? Do you need to call triple?
The classic sound of a ghost.
Yeah, if you have a haunted car, you do have to call triple.
Oh man.
Well, be careful when you call them.
Now, was it James? I always forget the first name.
James Doody Dench.
James, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
and
thank you for
teaching
having me. Yeah,
us
thanks
and
so
our
much for having me.
Audience humility.
Great to see you all. Yeah.
And thanks for not coming with the shit in your pants. We appreciate
To be
that. I
fair,
know that's sort of
yeah.
your thing, but I
I
appreciate
did-
you cleaning out your pants.
I do want to set the record straight. I did ask for it when I was in high school. I used to call myself James Duty Free Dench. So
Everyone was
I
like,
Well, that got you sold pretty quickly in Hong Kong's airport.
And a great deal. A great deal.
yeah, no tax.
Oh, man.
But you did have to spend a lot of time in a locked plastic bag.
Yes, yes.
Yep. And then I woke up one day in Times Square. Tattoos covered my body.
No kidneys.
I had to piece together. Yes, no
Yeah,
kidneys.
figure
Had
out
to
your
piece
story.
it together. Yeah.
Now, is this girl with the dragon tattoo or is this Jane Doe?
This is Jane Doe.
This is James Doe.
James Doe.
Duty.
James Doody.
Oh, so James Doody became Jane Doe.
Oh man. Well, James, thank you so much for being here
Yeah,
today.
thanks for having me.
I feel like we learned something, and that's more than we can say after most of these damn things. So we appreciate you being in here and chatting with us a little bit. We appreciate
Spaghetti
everybody.
Redmayne.
Swiss Judy Dench. No, that wasn't it.
Leaving that one
It's
in.
not Miss Judy
Now,
Dench.
let's hang out. Let's
fair.
hang out for a few more of these. Let's get 5 more.
5 more.
5 more.
The marvelous Swiss Maisel? I don't
The
know.
marvelous Swiss Maisel. That's it.
Macaron Ned Betty?
Ned Beatty.
Macaroned Beatty.
Can we go first and last name?
Let's try one
With
and see.
cheese?
It doesn't usually
It
work.
could be
but
cheese,
we could try.
pasta, or sauce.
That's right, or
Yes.
anything else.
We got to go out on a first and a last name.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Gouda Diamond Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
What about some focaccia?
Cheddar Binks.
I like that.
Oh God.
It's hard. I don't think we could do first and last.
goat cheese.
Oh, I got it. Charo.
All right, let's just cut earlier.
Perfect. No, perfect. Charo.
Charo.
Yeah, Charo. And on that note, guys, until next time,
Stay flippy.
Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest, but I got to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a cup of that joy. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.
If you enjoyed the Teacher's Lounge, make sure to check out their bonus mini episodes available on Stitcher Premium. Just go to stitcherpremium.com/teacher and use promo code TEACHER for your first month free. Also, the guys would like to thank Casey Trela, who made the incredible theme song for the show. You can check out his music at Casey Trela, that's Trela, on Twitter. Finally, the Teacher's Lounge has a lot of great merch available. Just go to podswag.com/teacher and see for yourself. Thanks for listening.